Looks like Carlos, did you have a question for Lisa?
Y- Well, actually, Elisa, nice seeing you again. It's more of a comment. I was just at the teen closet here at the next to Santa Maria High, and it's just amazing. We get a feature all student in need of some a pair of pants. We got them, and it was one of those students that have been using the same for 2, 3 weeks almost. So it just I appreciate the collaboration between you guys and our program, and especially Lisa, you always are available and willing to help. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Carlos. It just makes my heart smile, and you're an absolute
Mhm.
pleasure to work with. You do a great job for the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. It looks like Shayna has a question for you as well.
Hi, yes. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for your presentation. I had no idea you did so much amazing work and so cool. So my question is, for the clothing that you get, is it all new clothing? Can it be used clothing? How do you get donations if people want to donate? What does that look like?
Okay, so I'm gonna go to my screen again. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something.
Back at the beginning of the year, I promised that when we had these meetings, I would try to make them meaningful for you and give you some resources that you could use and that you could refer your students to. And I'm sure many of you, especially since this is more a North County meeting, you know Lisa Ray. She's the founder and CEO of the Children's Resource Network. And she's going to present to you about the specific programs that she has. She's going to talk about her trailers. She's going to talk about her clothing closets. And before she gets started, I just wanted to let you know that if you're here from a district that can't access some of the things she's talking about, because a lot of her work is in North County, we do have a form that'll be in the liaison folder. If you have specific needs for a student, clothing, supplies, shoes, whatever it is, you can put it on this form that we have, and we will resource it for you. We'll go out and we'll find it for you. We can call Lisa. We can visit the clothing closets that she has in the North County because we have an office up there. It's very easy for us to do that for you. So we are a resource for you as you utilize Lisa's resources through Children's Resource Network. So Lisa, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to stop sharing.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so I just wanted to just quickly touch on our new logo. So a lot of you know us as the Children's Resource Network of the Central Coast. We've been the Children's Resource Network of the Central Coast for 15 years. We are now expanding throughout the state. Our programs are expanding, and so we have a new doing a business as name, which is the Children's Resource Network of California. So you're going to see both logos for the time being, but we're really going to be transitioning out of the old logo into the new logo. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then our mission is to provide free clothing to children. That's our primary focus is clothing, children's clothing, baby clothing, up to teens, termed out foster youth, and young. I mean, if you have a domestic violence family or a family that's in poverty, of course, we're always going to help the parents as well. But our primary focus is children. We are a collaboration of humanitarians. So, you see me, you see my face a lot representing the Children's Resource Network, but actually there's a huge team behind me. There's a core team of we just have the best. The ladies you see on the screen here, those ladies are really the heart and soul behind our charity. And they deserve a lot of credit because they work very hard for us. They sort all the incoming donations, which are massive, and they organize them and they stock all of our programs and they pick up all of our donations, and they're just an amazing team. So I just want to give them a shout out. So that's our core Children's Resource Network. We also collaborate with the community as well. It's preaching to the choir with you, right? I don't have to go down the list of all the different types of children and demographics that need our support services. So I'm not going to spend time on this too much because there's so many other things I want to share with you. But of course, we help all types of children in all different types of situations, and there are many. And it is just our, it's for us, we're gonna help any child in need that we can help. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over our programs. I'm gonna switch over from this PowerPoint to our website because we have some new updated pages on the website that I think are gonna be really a great resource for you. So I'm gonna transition over to that now and we can go through our programs. But we have 7 programs. We have multiple children's closet programs, and on elementary school campuses and in district offices, we have teen closets at high school campuses. We have a pediatric closet and a teen adult closet that's at Marion Regional Medical Center. And we have our emergency care packages program. And we have our big, mega epic Christmas toy giveaways, which we all just survived through. And then we now are incorporating a Teen Talks program to work with at-risk youth. So give me a second here. I'm gonna switch over. All right, so this is our new website. And with the new website, it is clothingclosets.org. You can also just Google Children's Resource Network and it will pull up as clothingclosets.org. And we're still, this website is actually a work in progress. We actually have a whole bunch of updates that are coming in right now that are being worked on as we speak. So come back to the website in about a week and you're going to see a lot of updates specifically on our programs page. But for right now, I just wanted to give you a visual of what it looks like. So when you do pull it up, if you pull up our old website, which you shouldn't, but if it does, this is our current active website. Okay. So the page that's really going to be the most important to all of you is going to be our programs page. And on our programs page, we list all of our different programs and how to access them. Okay, and this is the page that's actually actively being worked on right now. I'm going to start with our trailer programs because they are our most popular program. We have three 24-foot enclosed trailers that travel throughout the Central Coast and throughout California that provide resources to children. They're fully stocked. I'd like to give a shout out to the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office. The Honor Farm did all the interior renovations for us. So the inmates actually completely did the renovations, which they did a fantastic job for us. And it was an honor and a pleasure to work with them. But so these trailers are fully stocked, and we can collaborate with just about everybody. We take these trailers to schools for school events, back to school night. We can go into parking lots and headquarters. We take these trailers go to Capslo's headquarters in San Luis Obispo 1 week out of the month for advocates countywide to access. We're planning on doing something like that with the Santa Barbara County Education Office in Central Santa Barbara and Southern Santa Barbara County coming this year. So we're really going to work on that. Amy and I have been talking about it, and there's a need for it, and I want to do it. I always love to grow and evolve and be effective with our programs, and so you're going to see this program coming into going down into the Central Santa Barbara County, but as North Santa Barbara County advocates, you have access to this trailer all the time when we're there. So we partner a lot with the Santa Maria Bonita School District, with the Food Bank, Day of the Farm Worker, lots of those types of events with our trailers in North County. And so I'm gonna, since we have time limits, if anybody has any questions while I'm talking, just ask me, please. So now the other program that I know you're gonna have a lot of need for is one of our children's closet programs, which are located at the Santa Maria Bonita School District locations. So we have, right now, we currently have one at the Santa Maria Bonita School District's district office. Do you know Miss O? I'm sure most of you know Miss O, Margot. She is a phenomenal advocate to work with. And in her office, she has right here in that area where all the liaisons are, we have a children's closet program there for the staff to be able to pull the liaisons, to be able to pull immediate clothing for the children at the school district for all 21 other schools. You also have access to that program by working with Margot, all right? And then we have a children's closet located at Bruce Elementary, which is another clothing closet for children. And we are in the process of building, they're creating a building for us at Alvin Elementary School to open a third children's clothing closet program for their school district. So that program hopefully will be up and running in the next few months. And I know the foundation's been poured and the building is under construction. So at the very bottom of this, you'll see Margot's contact information. If you don't already have it, that's a cell phone. You can call her or text her when you need to obtain. We have baby clothing to tween size clothing in this program. And so we have our teen closet programs, which are located, I know several of you use this program. It is located at the Lincoln Center campus, which is directly across the street from Santa Maria High School. So we have 2 teen closet programs that are available to you. One is there located on the campus where the Family Resource Center is and the Migrant Education Program. And the Family Resource Center manages that program for us. So if you need emergency clothing or need clothing for a student, you can just contact them. Their contact information is on this page right here. And you can just contact them and schedule time to go utilize that program. Same with the San Luis Obispo County's teen closet that we have there is we have a Napomo High School teen closet, which is on a dual campus. That is also a really well-stocked teen closet program. That particular program, we open up to the students at lunchtime and they all just rush the classroom and they love it. That's a thriving program there as well. So if there's something you need and you're not able to obtain it at either one of the 2 programs, the Santa Maria High School teen closet or one of the children's closets with the Santa Maria Bonita School District, then I would say have you contact me, okay, get a hold of me. But we have a social services page as well on our website. And this is really for advocates. And as I had mentioned earlier, these are all the different partners that we work with in social services. I mean, that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's a lot more in there that I'm just not even adding. So as I had mentioned earlier, we do have the trailer that goes to Caps Low's parking lot, their headquarters once a month for a week. But we always get those calls for emergency needs. Like Carlos will call me and say, for an example, I have a student that needs a size 5 shoe. We don't have any 5 shoes or not located at your teen closet. What can we do to get some shoes to this child right away? And so your option then, when it's an urgent need like that, contact me. And right here on the social services page, you'll see emergency clothing needs. You can call me or text me or email me. If you send me an email, put emergency clothing or something to that effect in the subject line so that I know it needs an immediate response. And once I get involved, I can start making the phone calls to our wonderful volunteers and make sure that they're available to meet you at our incoming sorting facility to help you obtain the clothing items that you need. So what we do is we have you go to our sorting facility, which is located in Pismo Beach. It is not open to the public. It is not open to families. It is solely available to advocates. All right. So if you have an emergency need, please contact me. I will get you there the same day. Usually within an hour or so, we can provide immediate support to you. And you can go there. It's a very well-stocked program because it feeds all of our programs. So it's very well-stocked, and our core senior volunteers that manage that location are fantastic at working with the advocates and helping support them in locating the items they need there. So it's a very well-organized program. So how am I doing on time, Amy?
5 more minutes, is that reasonable?
Yeah, that's totally great. And And so something else I wanted to go over with you is something new that we're doing. Is we are expanding into West Los Angeles. And I'm very excited about that. So our organization we've been, basically centered on the Central Coast for 15 years. And there's a tremendous amount of need for our programs, throughout the state. Every community needs the same type of resources. So we are growing and evolving into West LA right now. And what's exciting about West LA for you is that I'm going to be starting to go out and reach out to in-kind resources within the LA area, which means I'm going to be able to start pulling in some major in-kind donations to support our programs, which will help expand the resources that are available to you. So I just want you to know I'm super excited about that. And then also, what I also want to share with you is, I'll just take you to the page, just so you can look over this in your own time. We don't obviously have time to go over this today, but I just want to show you the page on our, actually it's here, on our website. I was a homeless child. I was an unaccompanied youth, and I survived on the streets by myself starting at 12 years old. And so there is a story, and I place it on the website, so in your free time, you're welcome to go and review it. That is the inspiration behind the charity. That's why it's so important to me to provide children with respect and dignity and create easily accessible resources for the children and the families that use our programs. Because I know for myself, I'm older, hopefully I don't look it, but way back then, they didn't have all the resources they didn't have types of resources like yourself, as well organized and structured. And so I understand the importance of being that child, needing to access resources, being afraid to reach out. And I put that story on the website. And now what I'm starting to do is reach out to at-risk youth or struggling students for whatever reason, and to share my story and to inspire them to take their circumstances to help make the world a better place. And I think that's really important. So there's a new video. I was just at Youth Talks in Lenox, and I was able to actually videotape my talk with the students, and that is on YouTube right now. And it's going to be on the website with all the new website updates, and that'll kind of give you a little bit of insight into the vision and the future expansion of outreach to youth through the Children's Resource Network in California. So there you go. Any questions, everybody? And I'm always available. And I have to tell you, the North Santa Barbara County advocates, you are the best. You have the most heart and soul. I work with advocates all over the place, as you know. And I have to say that the North County, Santa Barbara, North County advocates just have the most passion, and a lot have come from harsh upbringings themselves. And that's what gives them the heart and soul to be just wonderful advocates for the students they advocate for. And you're all a pleasure to work with. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. And I saw that as Lisa was talking that Ellie put the link to her website, to the Clothing Closet's website, in the chat. And then I also have it linked in the slideshow. So that slide deck will be shared in our shared folder, and you can access it that way as well. Looks like
we collect gently used children's hand-me-down clothing from the schools. And so we have these donation bins are positioned throughout the Lucia Mart. Can you all see that, by the way? It's on our donation page. We have these large donation bins that we have in the carpool lanes of the schools in the Lucia Mart Unified School District. And the students and the families are incredibly generous and donate their children's outgrown hand-me-down clothes into these donation bins. And then we have a team of volunteers that twice a week empty them. And they just get packed every week. I think we have 4 of these bins. And that's how we obtain our clothing for the kids. And then we have our senior volunteers who are the muscle behind everything. They go through and they sort, organize, and they pull out whatever isn't nice enough to be in a program. They pull out and they sort through. We do get some new clothing from our partners at Walmart or Macy's. You know, it just depends on who we're collaborating with. We do have a huge network. So I would say our primary clothing is going to be gently used, but we also do obtain a lot of new items and resources for families. And that's another reason why I'm going into LA right now, is to increase the amount of the new items for students. Did I answer your question? Did you have, was that a
Yes,
different question?
thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
that was
so
great.
no,
Thank you so much.
if you ask me a question, I'm a little worried, but I didn't get the whole, I really want you to understand. You know, that's one of the things with the new website, and as you were saying, Shana, is nobody really realizes the magnitude of what we do, because we're just so busy with our nose to the grind, our boots on the ground, doing and just, you know, actively going out there and managing all of our programs, that we don't have a whole lot of time to really share with everybody the magnitude. And so that's what's kind of cool about the new website, even though it's still not fully completed. It's starting to share with everyone the absolute magnitude of what we do together as a team. It's teamwork. We all team up, and we all have a lot that we can bring to the table in supporting students and families and children. And it's just sharing that with the community. So thanks. Thank you, Shane. Any other questions?
Thank you, Lisa. We love working with you, and it's a great partnership. We're excited to get a trailer down here in Santa Barbara.
I am super excited about that. I mean, I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that's, you know, I would like to do something like what we do at Caps Low and bring it down. Maybe, I don't know if we can do once a month right now because we're pretty busy, but maybe once every few months, bring it down there and leave it for you to have for the week, to be able to take care of all the families down there.
Yep, that would be great. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.